welcome back to a new episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
Mark. I am.
Yup. Yeah. Let's talk about the new books. For what day?
11.
March 11.
Yes, 2020.
Okay, you
Sure,
wanna go
I'll start.
first?
Alright, Cable number 1. From Marvel Comics, written by Jerry Dugan. Art by Phil Noto. Hello, Noto. Cable was a grizzled old veteran of the wars to save the future, and he will be again. But for now, he's a young mutant living in paradise, leading a life of adventure. Nathan Summers, son of two of the most powerful mutants on Krakoa, has a destiny leading the youth of mutant kind in rebellion. So why not start now?
So is he for real Cable, but younger?
He's younger Cable. I think he killed his older self.
Yeah. I know he's dead.
So this is like really, I guess it's really Cable.
I didn't know if it was past Cable, or if it was like his son or something, or like a clone. Because I kind of think he had it. But it was his other eye that had whatever powers. I don't know. Decorum, number 1 of 8 for Mr. Readers. No mystery. Mature readers. From Image with Jonathan Hickman and Mike Huddleston. There are many assassins in the known universe. This is the story of the most well-mannered one. Manners are a sensitive awareness of the feelings of others. If you have that awareness, you have good manners, no matter what knife you use. And that's the entire description.
Yep, that was it. Alright, North Bend, number 1 from Scout Comics. Written by Ryan Ellsworth and art by Rob Carey. In the not-too-distant future, next Sunday, 8... Oh, okay, I was getting off on an MST thing. The U.S. is at war against Russia and its own people. The country is on the verge of economic collapse and political revolution. Desperate to regain control, the CIA recruits Seattle DEA agent Brendan Kruge to test an experimental mind-controlled drug on unwitting Americans. Compelled by a sense of duty to his country, Brendan struggles to keep his life from falling apart as he tries to reconcile his personal beliefs with the security of the nation.
Star Wars Bounty Hunters.
Yay.
We've got the assassins, now we got the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
And then I think... yeah. It's from Marvel, because it's Star Wars. And it's Sax, Ethan, and Paolo Villanelli. Years ago, Valance and fellow bounty hunters Boss and Boba Fett took on a mission that went sideways in a bad way.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about anything that went sideways
this sideways
in a good way.
and there was this sideways.
I
It
guess
went the
so.
sideways in a good way. After Valance's mentor, Nakano Lash, violently betrayed them. Violently.
Wow.
Valance's team barely escaped with their lives. He never thought he'd face his old mentor ever again. ... Until Lash finally resurfaces after mysterious circumstances. Every bounty hunter in the galaxy wants a piece, and Valance is hell-bent on getting to the prize first. He has score to settle, but so does Boba Fett.
Well. Stealth, number 1 of 6, from Image Comics. Mike Costa and Nate Bellegarde, your creative team. For decades, Stealth has waged war on crime in Detroit, but now he's taken his pursuit of justice too far. Only reporter Tony Barber knows that behind Stealth's reckless behavior is an older man battling Alzheimer's. His father. A father unwilling to accept that he's no longer the hero the city needs, with enemies all too eager to force his retirement. Well, that's interesting. Alzheimer's.
It's my superpower.
That's
They make shirts that say autism is my superpower kind of thing. So why can't Alzheimer's is my superpower.
The most unpredictable superhero ever. Wow. Interesting.
This is a long one.
Yeah.
Submariner, or as I call him, Submariner. Marvel's Snapshot #1 from Marvel. And you know it's got that Alex Ross cover.
It does have the Alex Ross cover. Actually, you are correct in your pronunciation.
Submariner?
Technically, yes. That's what they called them, in wartime, the submariners. They didn't call them mariners. They called them submariners. Because they worked in submarines.
Yeah.
So, actually, you are correct.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that.
Everybody else is incorrect. Yeah. Everybody else says it wrong, but that's okay.
Alan Brennert and Kurt Busiek and Jerry Ordway. It begins here. It takes a full screen. Yeah. It begins here. A series of specials that show us Marvel's greatest characters from the golden age to today, all through the eyes of ordinary people. I mean, I would say it started with Marvel's X and then Marvel's, and now it's finally here.
It actually probably started with the very first Marvels, years and years ago.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
From Busiek and Alex Ross.
Yep. Project Curator. Kurt Busiek has brought together an amazing assemblage. Avengers assemblage. Assemblage of talent to bring you a total of 8 new and unusual viewpoints on Marvel history and Marvel heroes, 2 per month for the next 4 months.
That's 8.
Is that 1 story per book?
It's got several stories per book, I think.
But only 8 viewpoints?
Apparently.
Or only 8 new and unusual viewpoints, okay. And then there's like 12 viewpoints.
Maybe there's reprints in there,
I don't know.
Confusion already.
To kick it all off, best-selling novelist and Emmy Award-winning TV writer Alan Brennert and superstar artist Jerry Ordway to tell a story of Marvel's debut superstar, Prince Namor, or as I call him, Namor, the Submariner. It's 1946, and the boys are back from World War II. But they haven't left the battlefields behind, as reporter Betty Dean discovers when she and Namor reunite for an outing. Just an outing. Not an outdating, but an outing.
Just an outing.
At Palisades Park, only to find themselves under attack. Also featuring the All Winners Squad. Hashtag All Winners Squad. What's an All Winner? Who are they? I've never heard of that.
It's an old team from, I can't remember who was even in it, but it's an old, like, Golden Age team.
Okay.
It's got some of those old Golden Age World War II heroes in it.
A dramatic, unexpected, and revealing tour through the Marvel Universe by a cornucopia of amazing creators.
Yay. Alright,
now...
now...
long one, but it's, like, way shorter.
It's a repeat, too.
Oh. The whole thing?
Well, kind of. It's the second printing of Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen #3 of 4. That's got the, what's Punchline? Is that the character? Punchline?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah. Anyway, this is a reprint, a second printing of that book with her first appearance.
She had a cameo in the regular one, and then her first appearance... her first issue is the Hell Arisen, I think. Okay, there we go. But it was that Batman issue that she put.
Oh, yeah, Batman.
It was her shadow.
The 89 that everybody would, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, James Tynion IV and Steve Epting. Same creative team it had before, because it's a second printing. Apex Lex, I've run this before. Apex Lex Luthor's first run-in with the infected.
Run-in. Second run.
Okay.
Second
printing run-in with the infected didn't go as planned the first time, or probably this time. And the Batman Who Laughs influence is continuing to spread. Now Lex must find out who in the world can think like the Batman who laughs, and there are only two folks who come to mind. The first is Batman, who probably has his own ideas for Lex. The other is the Joker, who also likely has his own ideas, but who just maybe wants to see this twisted doppelganger, Ganger, it's got the two dots over that, Ganger, sent back to the dark multiverse he came from. It's a gamble Lex has to take, because the infected are gearing up for round 2, again, in this second printing.
So is that round 3 or round 4?
Ooh, good question. Think about that and comment on it. And that's it for this week of March 11th, 2020. Now we move on to the old and new.
Okay, so I read 2 old books,
Oh, cool.
and then I read some stuff from this week.
Okay.
So I'll read my old books, and then you read your old book. And
Okay.
then I'll read my new stuff.
Fair enough.
But you don't have new stuff.
No, I do
Because
not.
you're old.
That's true.
Dark Knight. A true Batman story, but it's Dark Knight, but it's not Dark Knight, it's Dark Knight. It's Paul Dini. Paul Dini, like Paula Dean, but
less,
the
less
Batman
butter.
writer. Oh no, he's not very slim.
Maybe more butter. Who knows?
Maybe some butter. But he wrote the Batman animated. He did a lot of episodes for that,
Mm-hmm.
and he did a bunch of other stuff,
He did. Bunches of
like
them.
the Harley Quinn Mad Love and other
Mhm.
stories. That's one. But it's about how he got like beat up at one time, and his skull was turned into powder
Ouch.
because he got beat up, and then he didn't want to write Batman anymore because he was like, Batman should have been there for me. But I feel like if you got beat up and you write Batman, that should make you feel like Batman should be here. Like, I need to inspire people in my situation to feel like, what if there were a world where that didn't happen and Batman was there? Instead of a, Batman should have been there for me. Well,
He was.
you know.
He was thinking. If he was getting beaten up, thinking Batman should be there for him, then he was definitely getting his brain knocked around.
Oh yeah.
Delusional.
He, in one part, he's, because his skull is all broken, on one side especially, and they didn't want it to, like, go into his eyeballs, they had, like, so he wouldn't, like, turn his head like that when he was sleeping. They put, like, this handle on him, and the nurse put it, was tape, yeah, or it was like a woo, and he said, oh yeah, when the nurse was putting it on him, and she was like, what's happening? He was like, oh, I'm the Kool-Aid man.
Wow.
It's a funny story. It's kind of short, but it's funny, and the art is real good. And it has a bunch of, like, other cartoon appearances and stuff. And it talks to Neil Gaiman and things.
Okay.
And then there's Batman, the man who laughs. Not the Batman who laughed. Oh, the Batman who laughs, but Joker. But it's a Batman story that is the name of the franchise.
The Man Who Laughs is an old movie that they actually kind of borrowed the look of the Joker from. You should Google it.
Okay. Well, it's like the first appearance of Joker, but like written way after Joker
Yeah.
became a thing.
Yeah, it's like a re-origin
But
telling.
there's like a lot of like zoom-ins on stuff.
That's the one where he poisons a water supply or something.
Yeah. But like
It's Ed Brubaker, so it's really good.
yeah. There's like that kind of thing. Like that. They zoom in on like all the scary faces.
Yeah.
Spooky scary. And then also there is Batman issues 876 to 78, I think, and it's the Alan Scott, when he was the Green Lantern, and he's back in Gotham, and while the explanation for them is really weird because it's before New 52,
Yeah.
so they haven't established. So he's the same age. They're working on a mystery from 50 years ago, but Alan Scott looks exactly the same.
Okay.
He has the same costume. Everything's the same.
Comic books.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. But it's their first official team up.
Yeah.
Because they've worked together on a team.
Mm-hmm.
But not ever together in Gotham.
Okay.
So, that was interesting.
There you go.
So I had a lot of questions about stuff on that I had to ask. Like, who was Grundy made for? Kind of thing.
I don't know.
And it's got Sportsmaker,
Okay.
whoever that dude is, and there's like a little cameo of the dude with the violin. The Maestro.
The Maestro.
Is that it?
I don't know. I like the Seinfeld Maestro better.
Okay, you read yours.
Okay.
Or you don't read it. Like talk
No,
about
I
it.
won't read it. I've already read out most of this stuff anyway. This is another Epic Collection, and this just came out last week. This is Black Widow Epic Collection, Volume 1. Beware the Black Widow.
Fiddler.
That's a good... Oh, the Fiddler. Okay. That's a good Alice Cooper song. Black Widow. Anyway, this has a lot of stuff from the 60s and 70s. This has got a lot of Tales of Suspense issues where she kind of made her first appearance. And then it's got some Avengers issues. And it's got the Amazing Spider-Man issue where she gets her new black costume. And
before that, didn't she have like big?
yeah, she had like a
eyes?
gray skirt-looking thing or something. Oh, it was great. Well, yeah, okay, that thing.
Yeah, the mask.
Yeah.
I just remember
The
seeing the
fishnet
pop
thingies. Yeah, okay. Anyway, and only one Daredevil issue for some reason, because she teamed up with him for a while. And then all 8 issues of Amazing Adventures that she was in, and more Avengers issues, later issues. But yes, good stuff. This is all, I think, 70s. Yeah, this is all 70s. And 60s. Anyway, fun stuff. Good introduction to Black Widow, if you don't know much about the character. Yes, 64 to 71. There we go. There we go. And it's only $40 for all that stuff. And there's a lot of books in here. Of course, the Tales Do Astonish are only half books because it was split between Iron Man and Cap. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. Just buy it.
So hey, you know that Marvel Snapshot's coming out. What about the regular Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
It's got imaginative tales from across the Marvel Universe by Alex Ross, Steve Darnell, Sejan Saini.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you say it? Frank Espinoza, Kurt Busiek. Hey, we read his name on the other thing.
We sure did.
Steve Rude and Steven Legge.
Lego.
But it's got
the guy
some,
that created Legos died. Just throwing that out there.
it's got some cool art. Like, look at him. That's Spidey. One about Spider-Man and his relationship with webs, and then one with the Hulk Avengers.
Hulk Avengers.
Yeah. And then I read The Strange Adventures. It's cool. It's good. It's got cool art and stuff.
Yes, very good.
And it's like flashbacks and like regular. It's 2 stories at the same time. So you gotta figure out which one's when. Except he looks kind of different.
Okay.
And they're on 2 different planets, so like context, you know. And then, do you like John Layman? I like John Layman. Hey, he's got 2 books and he put them together.
Woohoo!
I like Outer Darkness, but it kind of came out not a lot very often. It was like once a month, so I only read like 3 of them, but I have like 12 of them. But there's 2 covers. You got the one with Aku-chan, and it's got Pollo. And you got the Rob Gilroy. And then it's got the, like, you know, those space beam things. Like when you're at warp speed in the background, because that's what the first cover of Outer Darkness had. It's cool.
Well, good.
When he
It should be.
pitched Outer Darkness, he was like, at some point it's gonna have a true crossover because they both like sci-fi. So it's gonna happen, and now it's happening. And it, in the little like reader thing, the Layman wrote, there's gonna be more Chew stories out soon.
Oh, okay.
So
Very good.
that's exciting.
Chew's coming back.
'Cause I
Nail
like
Biter's
Chew.
coming back.
No Biter's also coming
Yay.
back.
Nail Biter's also coming back.
Ooh, I got them confused a lot.
They can't,
What about
they were-
Sweet Tooth? Because I thought they were all the same thing.
I haven't seen anything about Sweet Tooth coming out, but I know Nail Biter is. I think it's a miniseries, but I know it's coming back sometime soon. Next month. This month. Soon.
I got all of those. I was like, oh, they're all the same thing. They're not.
No, not really. They're all fun. Yay. That's it. For us. For the week.
Mm-hmm. Riggs wasn't here.
No, Riggs is not here today. He's doing his job.
Nope. So anyway, that's it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for a notification every time we post a new video. You know,
Yes.
I mean, like, I don't know, but you don't have to ring it for when you post. Anyway, click it.
Yes.
We have Facebook.
Click stuff.
We have Twitter. We have a website. We got 2 locations and 2 Facebooks, respectively. I think I already said one. I think I might have said that one already.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Beat that point home.
Anyway, that's all.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.